for flag footballing glory tonight. Defending champions, the Warriors in their first consecutive finals. 4 finals back to back. 2 championship wins in 3 finals. And against them stands a familiar foe in the person of the Lagos Knights. 3 times they have made it to this juncture. A round of applause for the Warriors as they break and table the trophy. That is why we are here tonight.
Good evening, everyone. First off, I need to show my appreciation for everyone here. My name is Adebari Adejumo. I am the commissioner for this amazing league, Showtime Flag Football League. And I need to, like I said, show my appreciation to the teams, to the players, and to the fans in the stands and at home as well. This season, Showtime Flag Football League set out to do one thing. And we asked the teams behind me right here to do one thing for us, and that was for them to bring their game. And this season, I can assure you that these teams didn't only bring their game, they brought professionalism, they brought camaraderie, they brought community, and they brought the sense of showmanship, which is what Showtime is. This season has seen growth so far. Showtime Flag Football League in itself has seen enormous growth since 2023 of its inception. And right now, I can assure you that we have seen athletes, young athletes, grown from rookies in one season into amazing athletes that you can call professional athletes. And this puts joy in my heart every Sunday that I came here. For 12 weeks so far, these athletes have come out here to perform what they know how to do best, which is to play flag football. And not just for me, not just for the fans in the stands, but for you at home as well. With that being said, you know what time it is. Let the show begin. It is showtime. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the league commissioner, as well as all the team reps and owners as they make their way out of the field. I can see the Rebels, I can see the Horns, I can see the Delta Panthers, I can see the Greenbacks, I see the Raptors, I see the Alphas, I see the Braves, and of course the Cross River Econ. Not forgetting the Knights as well as the Abia Warriors. Once again, put your hands together as they make their way out of the pitch for us to get this ready and get things underway. In the words of the iconic late Fela Anikulapo Kuti, let us begin what we have come into the room to do. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the brigade as they make their way out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to begin what we have come to the arena to do tonight. Before we begin the games, we have to pay honor to the young men and women who make sure that these games are judged fair and free of bias, sentiments. The officials of Showtime that make sure that every play sits right with each team, game after game, week after week. These guys dedicate their time to ensuring free and fair officiating excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, to begin this exciting game, we are going to welcome the officials. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the officials as they make their way down to the field. These guys dedicate their time, dedicate their sweat. The refs, the guys in statistics, they make sure that every play is recorded. Every call is made rightly and fairly. These guys ensure that there are no grievances at the end of each game.
Yes.
And each team leaves satisfied. Put your hands together once again for the referees.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to have both teams come out now. Please, once you get your team coming out, make sure to make some noise for them and cheer them on. Once you hear your team name and once you see them making it out of the tunnel, make some crazy noise for them. Go crazy on the support. Go crazy on the cheer. Let them feel your love all the way from Lagos to Mars to Jupiter and the whole of the multiverse. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, introducing the first team tonight. This team, this is their third time in the finals. Make some noise for the Lagos Knights! Ladies and gentlemen, there is only one way, and it's the LA way. 3 times. There was 12, there was 13, and now it's 14. They are yet to challenge to the title. If you love the Knights, make some noise! Majestic, angelic, the epitome of flag footballing display. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the next team? DJ, bring it down for a second. If you are in the bleachers, when I say warriors, you say 4. Warriors! Warriors! Are you ready for the defending champions to make their way through the tunnel? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let that number sink in for a second. For 4 consecutive seasons, make some noise for the Albion Warriors! Defending champions! You can say they are fortified. They have the fortitude. And tonight, they are looking to make it 3 titles consecutively. Will they do that? Or will the Knights say no? We'll find out. Once again, make some noise for the Knights and the Warriors! Get ready. It's about to be a clash of the Titans. A clash of 2 different philosophies and cultures. A clash of 2 mighty juggernauts. All for the most coveted prize in the flag footballing universe. Tonight, 2 familiar foes go head to head. for the title of Who is Boss. We're going to find out who will prevail tonight. Will the LA finally have their way? Or will the Warriors leave their home to go back home as champions for the third time in a row? We'll find out. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for an exciting first 24 and a second 24. It's about to be a showdown at Showtime. Ladies and gentlemen, flag for following faithfuls, welcome to the 14th ball at Showtime. 13 weeks, 3,126 minutes, 186,000 seconds has brought us this far to this moment. A moment of truth, a moment where we get to decide that in the country of Showtime, one king and one king only will rule, and tonight we're about to find out who that king will be. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have arrived here, and this night we have two teams on the field, and on paper you can call these two teams twins or two sides of the same coin. The Abia Warriors facing off against the Knights. The Abia Warriors this season finished regular season with 8 wins from 9 games. This season alone they scored 470 points and only conceded just 152. This team are defending champions, and if you call them a machine, you will not be wrong. They do not just know how to win in the league, but they also know how to win a Showtime Bowl. In fact, for the last 2 Showtime Bowls that we've been having, the Abia Warriors are champions. The Abia Warriors, defended their championship 2 times in a row, and tonight they are going to be gunning for a 3rd consecutive championships in 4 finals appearance. And if you ask me, that is one of the most dangerous things in sport. A champion that is still hungry. Against them stands the Lagos Knights. This is their 3rd final appearance, and on the last 2 occasions they have lost to the Abia Warriors. This night, will they be able to say that enough is enough? Or will history repeat itself? We are going to find out in a couple of seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is ADT, and I'll be running the commentary play-by-play action for you right here as the Showtime Bowl begins. And tonight I am not doing the commentary alone. I am being joined by a man who knows his stats and his data like he knows his name. His name is Timmy. I call him Oremi. Timmy, welcome to one night that people have been waiting for, a night where 2 familiar foes come head to head again for the 3rd time in a row. What say you, Timmy?
ADT, top-notch feeling here to be at the Showtime Arena. To, indescribable teams in how they play so far in the regular season, heading into the playoffs rounds, and now in the final. You know, a pinnacle moment in the Showtime Flag Football League, and you know, an unpredictable match to say.
And it's true of Diabo Green, sets up the game, gets or tries to get between Owen and Coco, but his flag is pulled. Diabo Green definitely has been one of the shining lights for the Knights this season. And interestingly, a couple of days ago, or a couple of weeks ago, he welcomed himself a bouncing baby boy. Hopefully he makes that gift double tonight. The Knights have possession, ball snaps, it's K, finds MJ.
And MJ, one fascinating player. You know, the last time two sides met up, she was really influential in the way the Knights got to the win. You know, in terms of our receptions, not only that, the rushing touchdowns as well to get the extra points for the Knights.
MJ modeling Julius. Cannot forget the peak and the touchdown she got in the game against the Rebels to secure a final spot. And we've seen already what Diabo Green can do. DG 28.
Diabo Green just has that pace to, you know,
Shifty player.
beat any defender that comes his way.
One thing is for sure, the defense of the Knights would have a lot to handle in person of Diabo Green. This season for the Knights, 15 touchdowns for the Knights.
Very impressive.
In 48 receptions, he only dropped the ball 10 times. He throws it off. Two, no way! The ball drops before he got to his destination. And of course, you can tell that the weather will also have a very huge part to play in this game today. It's rained earlier today, so the pitch is not in what you call pristine condition. It's not going to be down to the grit, and of course the mentality and the adaptability of the players to adapt in these conditions. Ball to Marthe, gets the ball, now he's going to run, gets past one, gets past two. His flag is pulled eventually by Coco. 23 for the Warriors.
You know, Coed has been that quarterback for the Knights so far this season. You know, as a rusher, if you're not making it uncomfortable, he would have his way in matches like this.
Coyote Marthe, quarterback for the Knights. And this season, he has passed the ball 318 times. Ball snaps, MJ catches, runs across, but a flag is pulled.
He's good defensive. You see what a back and forth game that was, you know, in terms of touchdowns, you know, that game being the highest scoring game, you know, in the Showtime Flag Football League this season. A down left for the Warriors to, you know, prevent an early touchdown from the Knights.
Ball snaps, it's Coyote. Finds! And the Knights draw first blood!
One down left for the Warriors to prevent an early touchdown, but unfortunately, talking about, you know, MJ those touchdowns there for the Knights. And plays like this could really influential in the outcome.
One thing is for sure, MJ sure knows how to dance away into the end zone. Ball to Coyote for the extra point, takes his time, beats his rush out, but no! Thompson pulls his flag!
Good flag pull from Thompson there.
So gets a sack.
And prevent an extra point.
And Coyote must have thought he escaped from Thompson there, but Thompson was like, psych! I don't only hate green flags, I hate yellow flags as well. Ball snaps, Williams to Jordan, it runs out of bounds.
Well, definitely, these are the players we would like to see. You know, the last time both sides met, Pele Remleku was just the only single player that had a touchdown in that game. And the likes of Jordan and Success, you expect them to, you know, step up for the Warriors. And lovely reception from Jordan, by the way, you know, had quite a difficult game the last time both sides met, you know, dropping a couple of balls there. Yeah, good from
Samuel, Bimisola, Shifty, and It's how, even though it looks like Samuel Grimsla is running in slow mode, it will take you a minute to catch her.
Yeah, it's an aggressiveness, in getting a couple of yards for the Warriors. Ball snaps. Williams
Finds Jordan. Yes! But Jimmy with the flagpole. Fun fact, Jimmy also supports Arsenal. And for the first time in over 20 years, Arsenal won their first Premier League title. And the Knights are also looking for their first title in 3 years. So hopefully
tonight could be the night.
it could be their night tonight. Ball snaps. Williams takes his time. Finds Ortega or Anubochi drops the ball.
So these are sorts of errors the Warriors would try to avoid, to prevent an outcome like that of the last game.
Quite frankly,
Williams really doing well to find his players this time around, but it's how you get the reception as well.
that's for sure. Both teams will need to avoid mistakes. Ball snaps. Anu Bello lets it fly to Samuel Grimsla in the end zone.
A very pivotal player for the Warriors. She leads not only in touchdown in the league, she leads in receptions, she leads in couple of stats.
The number 2 on a jersey means she's second to nobody. It's now 7-7 for the extra point. Williams takes his rush on the run. Lets it fly to Ramile Kumbelo, but Giovanni
Good defending there from
with the critical bat down to prevent Ramile Kumbelo from causing any havoc. Fun fact, Ramile Kumbelo this season leads the entire league in touchdowns. This is the second season in a row that is leading the season or leading the league in touchdown. Last season, 17 touchdowns in regular season. In regular season, 19 touchdowns and 22 at the end of the playoffs.
Crazy stats.
Amazing stats.
Crazy stats.
Fun fact, in his debut and his first 2 seasons, Ramile Kumbelo used to be called Drop City because he always drops the ball. Right now, he has gone from Drop City to what I call Pop City.
Things change. It's all about the dedication, the mentality to keep on going, keep on improving. And it's that player that definitely does put himself in a very pivotal role in the offensive firepower of the Warriors.
For sure. The refs having some conversation to decide what call to make on that play, if that was a foul or not. So the extra point counts. Ramile Kumbelo was in the end zone. So that's 1 point to the Warriors to make it 8-7. Ball snaps. Coyote to Lotana. Catches it. Lands nicely.
And different tactical switch in the way the Knights have started this game. Throughout the playoffs rounds, Lutana not being found by Coyote most of the times in the first quarter like this, but we are seeing Lutana making those early runs and Coyote doing everything possible to try and find him. And once again, you can see him, making that deep run down the flank.
Snaps. Coyote lets it fly to Dabo Green, who almost catches it. But good pressure by Silas on the defense to make sure that Dabo Green just displaces the center of gravity slightly to set him off balance and make that catch almost impossible.
The Knights really, you can see 2 of their last downs trying to, penetrate through the Warriors defensive line right down flank here.
It's MJ with the pass back to Fatai. But the Warriors defense read that play nicely. Just a few yards, about 5 yards before first and goal for the Knights. I think they will aim to get the ball across the line to get them first and goal. But let's see if that will work. It's Coyote. makes the run. He's still running. Finds the ball to Coed Ogundele for first and goal Knights. And that's what we're talking about there. The Coed.
The K factor.
The K factor authentication between one K to another K, trying to make the daily 2K.
You know, Coed Ogundele in the last matchup, you know, having 3 touchdowns in that game.
It's Green with the run. It's still going. And it's running! Double Green in the end zone! Touchdown Knights!
That was a scintillating play
And
there.
this is what we are talking about. The pace, speed, and deadliness of Double Green.
Just mouth-watering AGT.
Someone said Double Green runs like he stole something. Pass into Lutana for the extra point. Not good. That pass, that run by Double Green, worthy of a replay. That is what.
When he makes runs like that, he just looks so unstoppable down that flank. You can see that game against the Rebels, you know, just that sort of runs, but this time, you know, just running it down the left flank. You know, once he has that space, there's no stopping him. Double Green.
One thing is for sure, the Knights have shown that they mean business in this game. It's now 13-7.
But definitely they should be wary of the likes of Jumai, who does well to, you know,
Williams
get herself space.
takes his time, gets past his rusher, but
You know, good defending from Balogun once again, trying to cover up Jumai's path.
William hesitating to make a pass, and
just a quick change in how they played. You know, the last time it was more of an offensive prowess, but this time I think both teams are really looking at their defense and are paying attention to every necessary defensive details they need.
Williams Jordan is a goal, slips to the ground, but the catch is good.
Jordan is really doing everything in terms of getting that reception that would, you know, draw the Warriors closer and closer
You
to
don't
the half
know.
of the night.
You don't know how impressive it is until you see how much yardage they cover with that pass and reception by Jordan there. Ball snaps. Anu takes her time, lets it fly. Too much for Adetutu to catch up with. They were looking for a Hail Mary pass there, dime. But I think Adetutu was cold with the runs to get the...
The strategy was right, but just the execution. The execution was far away from perfection.
Roll snaps. It's Williams takes his time, plays with his meal, throws it to Emile Kumbelu, but the pass is lacking.
It's really good defensive.
And because of that, the Knights turn over the Knights the opposition, the Warriors turn over the downs. And this put the Knights in a very dangerous and interesting position to get their points gap up. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Sort of games like this time fly so fast, and you need to get the job done on time.
Well,
Once
Double
again,
Green
Double Green.
running down that flag, spins, but his flag is pulled by Toba.
And the Warriors will really need to work on their tactical plan in how to prevent Double Green from getting those sort of spaces. You know, if you are stopping him, he's getting a couple of yards for the night.
Coyote takes his time, gets past his rush and throws the ball to the ground for Coyote, but the pass is incomplete.
And
Now-
this time we could see Toba covering the paths for Double Green there. and Coed just opting to go to Gundele, but just failed to connect with the pass.
First quarter ends. We're now in the second 12 minutes of this game. The Knights lead 13 to the Warriors 7. MJ tries to get past. There's a fumble, but again, somehow Awele was able to hold on to the ball.
And ADT, when I was checking my stats, she is one of the most improved player on this night side. A female player, one of the most improved, not only on the night side as well, the Showtime Flag Football League. She just sort of, gets to sort of play that would, keep the momentum still in the night side. And you can't keep him silent for long. I like the choice of the Knights, really making every offensive decision to get the ball to him. He's that sort of player that will get you touchdowns in the zone. Make it his first touchdown in this final.
Lutana Anyora ended the regular season with 9 touchdowns. Registers his first touchdown in this game. And the Knights are doing exactly the opposite of what the Warriors are doing. Being very clinical with each of their drives and not being as wasteful as the Warriors has been in the first quarter of this game. Coed shows it in to find Coed Ogundele, but the pass is lacking. The K connection is not really working yet so far this game.
Let's say a factor that the Warriors will still need to be wary of, because time can only tell if it could click. Williams gets the snap ball, takes a look to go long to Bello, and a very good deflection there from Giovanni for the Knights. And over 12 minutes played so far in the first half, still in the second quarter. And ADT, I feel it's more of the Knights' defense than the Warriors' offense. Jumai gets the reception.
Jumai gets the reception. She's been quite quiet all game. Not something you would ascribe to a player that's like a name and that e-commerce brand. She always delivers. However, somehow the Knights have found a way to keep her silent so far this first.
Very little offensive player for the Warriors. Silence like this does not, cut her out of the game yet.
Flag full and a sack. A bit of
collision there.
Some agitation on the bench of the Warriors. The coach believes that the Knights player was an infringement when trying to rush Anu to get a flag.
ADT, like you earlier mentioned, in games like this, you earlier mentioned the fact that the Knights, are really doing everything to ensure every of their offensive play counts. And as regularly said here on the Box ADT, we've always mentioned every tactical play matters, every offensive plays, every defensive plays matters. And in occasions like this, the importance is of, great levity.
Well, we'll see pretty soon. But so far, one team has been doing their job quite very well.
Defensively, yeah, the Knights.
The Knights. Ball snaps. Williams takes his time. Shows the ball to Emile Kumbelo, but the ball or the pass is lacking, quite frankly. And that's not something we see from Williams often. Is arguably one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the league, if not the efficient or the most efficient quarterback in the league.
Arguably,
Arguably.
yeah.
However, it's almost like his passes have failed to connect since the first touchdown they got to this game. Now the onus lies on the defense of the Warriors to prevent another night onslaught. Coyote hands his double green, who runs in, still running, and his flag is pulled by Owen.
And when you are not preventing, double green from getting that easy spaces like that, you would get a couple of yards for the night, and that would even, make the night more closer in getting touchdowns.
This is becoming quite intense. Hearts are racing. Ball snaps, Coyote throws it to Camille Lugoya in the end zone! And she does!
ADT, this first half, the Knights are really having it their way. And if it continues to go like this, maybe a different story than what the Warriors would be expecting coming into this final.
Someone is saying that the way the Warriors are playing is beginning to worry us. Coyote gets sacked for the second time this game by Thompson.
First down.
Impressive from Thompson there.
And it's starting to look like Thompson might be the one that employed Coyote in his current job, because the amount of sacks he's giving Coyote this game, I think he's trying to show him who's boss. Williams passes, connects
Second down.
to Anubelo.
Second down. Words.
We are starting to see, hesitation from Williams in that quarterback role, but I still feel like the rusher of the Knights can do better, making things uncomfortable for Williams, and Williams needs to, start taking his decisions fast.
Yeah.
You know how good of a player he is, and he's a quick decision maker, in getting those passes. So
Ball snaps, Williams takes his time again. This time goes on a run, throws it up in the air, finds Jordan. Jordan drops the ball.
definitely
That is something
of Williams.
we don't see quite often with Jordan. And some fans will be wondering, why is Williams not making his regular dots and wrongs? Information reaching me is that William might have picked up a bit of a growing strain during his tryout for the national team. Pass from Anubelo.
Fourth down.
But that's just some sense of identity. Offensively so far in this first half, the Warriors have been really not in their best, offensive form, and it's just, transferring more momentum to this night side, to keep going defensively. And for the first time, the Warriors would punt.
The punt. Davo lets it. One thing that Davo is very dangerous on are those return balls from a punt.
But that punt just sums how good the Knights have been offensively. Not even a single punt from here. Over 12 minutes gone in the first half.
And
First down.
just a little under 5 minutes left to play.
Still anyone's game. Still over 30 minutes left to play in the whole game. Ball snaps.
Green catches, salvages, gets his flag pulled.
Second down. Second down.
And the Knights really understand the importance of double green in this side. In the last game, we weren't really seeing, the connection between Coyote and double green. Double green just failing to get some, normal receptions that he does get. And we're seeing that playing through him, and he's getting the receptions.
Coyote finds the out to the middle, but his flag is pulled by Coco. 23 for the Warriors.
Impeding the rusher. 5 yards penalty. Replay of second down.
The offense was seen to have impeded the rusher on their second down play. So they get to replay the second down. But this time they concede a 5-yard penalty, meaning they have to drop deeper to take second yards again. And one thing that is important to notice, in a high-stakes game like this, penalties are costly.
Very costly.
In the call. There's a challenge on the play.
It seems like LA would challenge this call.
At least the fans of flag football definitely know the Warriors are a side that can still pull a comeback out of nothing.
After the review, it was confirmed that the rusher changed his route before the rush. The ruling on the field has been overturned. Third down.
Now the ruling has been overturned because
Press and go.
after checking with VAR, the rusher changes route before the rush. So the Knights will heave a sigh of relief and get themselves in some advantageous position. It's first and goal for them. The officials have an official timeout to confer and tidy up some communication and calls within themselves. So far so good. Scoreline is 26-7. The LA Knights are in front. They lead by 19. 3 minutes before the stroke of halftime. And one thing is we've seen constantly with flag football is the fact that comebacks are possible. Comebacks have happened. We saw what happened in the playoff game between the Rebels and the Knights. A massive comeback from the Knights to recover the game and make their way to the finals. But the question is, will the Warriors be able to find it in them to come back and maybe take the game from the grasp of the Knights? We'll find out. K to a nice decoy play, but a great defending from confidence.
LA.
She had confidence that she would not be deceived by the play from the Knights. Coed gives it to Double Green, who runs, gets past over this time. Owen says, "Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me 2 times. Well, it's not going to be you."
Well, important notes I just saw in the Warriors side is the fact that the coach of the Warriors really using Thompson as the rusher role in the place of Mitsuki, playing that rusher role for the Warriors, and he's trying his best, but
MJ lets it fly, but she catches it out of bounds. Catches the ball just right out of bounds.
Penalty. Offense. Illegal formation. 5 yards penalty. Replay of third and goal.
Ball snaps. MJ lets it fly back to Kemi Lukoya, but
Fourth down.
Kemi drops the
Fourth and
ball.
goal. LA.
And good setup from the Warriors. They really understand that the Knights would look to go long.
Coed finds Awele, but drops the ball, but Owen pulls a flag.
Incomplete pass. Turnover on down.
Owen
First
really
down.
having his fair
Warriors.
share of defensive play for the Warriors, and it's left on the offensive side of the Warriors to make all those defensive play count.
1 minute warning.
.60 left before the whistle for halftime. Williams gets the snap ball, finds Bello running down the flank, and Bello is still running. Puts
down.
one hold by
Goal.
Inde there. Well, that sort of run would really switch momentum for the Warriors in trying to get a touchdown just before the end of the first half. Bello gets the snap ball, snaps it back to find Williams. Williams takes a look, hesitates, looks to beat his players, beats two, beats three. Williams just takes a sleep.
Slips and runs out of bounds. We're just 15 seconds before it's halftime. The LA Knights are still in front, and the Warriors started a little bit underwhelming as opposed to how fans would have expected them to start off. However,
Penalty. Offense. Illegal formation. 5 yards penalty. Replay of first and goal.
the Warriors get a 5-yard penalty for illegal formation. As Williams gets the ball, takes his time, lets it fly to Jordan, but Giovanni and Jimmy couldn't hold on
Second and goal.
for a
Warriors.
dig.
Important, deflection there from Giovanni, and almost costly because Sussex was just waiting right in the zone to see if we could get a touchdown out of that.
Coach
Timeout.
Bibi on the
Warriors.
sidelines. Not happy with the play, but the Warriors on the last drive. And you can see Wegs for the Knights.
And it's good tactical play from the Warriors. You see Jordan, starting the play from the right hand flank and running down the middle to get the reception. It's a very, very good tactical play that's worked for them so far, just not resulted in
Williams
touchdowns they want.
to Jordan and goes out of play. 3 seconds left. What can the Warriors do?
Third and goal. Warriors.
And he's really doing everything in that getting of receptions for the Warriors, and
The
really
Warriors,
end the first half.
the Warriors are trying to see if they can get maybe a touchdown before halftime to make the job easier when they come back in the second 24. But let's see, 3 seconds left on the clock. Ref blows the whistle. Bello up in the air! Giovanni catches it out of bounds. And that would be the final play for this half. At halftime, the Knights go into halftime with a comfortable 19-point advantage over the Warriors. In perspective, That is 3 touchdowns. Ladies and gentlemen, for the halftime performance and for the halftime at the Showtime Bowl 14, we're about to have an artistic and exceptional display of dance like never before. Get ready. As a dance team and a crew like no other make their way to the field. DJ C Magic. DJ C Magic, please, if you are on the beach,
They say Africa is risk. Interesting. But stay with me. You mean Lagos, where fintech rises before the sun? Or Joburg, where Charles LeBron didn't walk? Or Dakar, where rhythm breaks the rules? Risk? No. This is return. Return on belief. On the girl in Enugu sketching dreams with charcoal. On the boy in Soweto coding futures from a shared laptop. And a Nigerian musician making dreams from a stolen land. On the market woman in Kumasi who knows profit without spreadsheets. On justice. For once. You still don't get it. This is not aid. This is alignment. You don't donate to us. You partner or you get left behind. Because the continent moves. Quietly. Powerfully. Unapologetically. So your hesitation is your loss. Our waiting made us wise. Africa doesn't need your charity. Africa is your clarity. So if you fear risk, don't come. But if you're looking for a return, on imagination, on resilience, on tomorrow, welcome. Welcome to Africa.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Beats and Feeds.
máa wò mí. Máa wò mí o, máa wò mí. Máa wò mí o, máa wò mí. Máa wò mí o, máa wò mí. Come on, Luke. 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 Máa wò mí. Come on, Luke.
Nazo daga Lagos, but baba na daga Kogi. Sun bude baki sauti na ta ba su mamaki. Mu ne muke wakan fati. Haba, ka san me Alhaji. Ba nikiti, malam. Ba nikiti, malam. Na ce ba nikiti, malam. Ba nikiti. I'm outside in the Lankadiri, Alaja, put your money in the bull. House of Repu, Senator, put your money in the bull. Excellency, Oga Chairman, put your money in the bull.
The conqueror, the champion, the lion is here.
Oh my God.
Achora mima, ayo. Ojongo noko, achora mima, ayo. Yubagoro mada, achora mima, ayo. Isa wema ni jena nkima, ayo. Ijele ndi kwanya kutageku, ayo. Eseke ndi kwanya kutageku, ayo. Television wara na kwani geku, ayo.
Coachella, you ready? Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Peter and Pete. This is display as this one as
Faruku, Shanosi Laudi, Bobo. Oble. Azanga. Oble.
Dagolosi, mo fẹ́ dagolosi, tí bá ṣe tán máa fi ṣàgolosi.
Ọmọ líle omi ṣe ó lè, happiness ló ní mo lè. Ọmọ Rómi ọwọ́ ẹ lókè
ló ṣe yí lókè lókè ó yá fa ajá yẹ kó lọ fa ọdínàkà kìlànkà lọ́gbẹ́ ìgbẹ́ka on a straight line ó yá gbéra sàn.
Ọdún ló fi sí mi, cause I'm busy making my dough. Because she man come my dough. Bitch, call up me obi. Say faru up a mini. She have to come to your wabda. Salam alaikum alaikum salam. Put her arm for myself. Baby, it's already auntie. I don't want to be angry. Baby, please me location. Take you back on my daddy. Stop your cool date. Nobody goes for me. They cause emergency. They are from tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is beautiful. You're witnessing greatness. By the beat and feet crew.
All of my guys on the gym, tell me everybody and you man. Who be that girl with the shake her keep it for bag me and one tie like that? What's a banga? What's a banga? What's a banga?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Showtime rollout concert for
When I get older, I will be stronger.
by one of the biggest dance music makers in Nigeria, Beat and
When I
Feet.
get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me
What a display.
freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now wave your flag,
Dance
now wave your
artistry.
flag.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Beat and Feet. Take a bow, take a bow. For your information, the Beat and Feet concert comes up later this year. Make sure you attend or you plan to attend. They also have their Beat and Feet dance movie coming out pretty soon. Show them some love. We're about to get this started. We're about to get back to the match between the Warriors and LA Knights. DJ C Magic, let's go! Say what, say what, say what, say what? Maggie's in the mix right now. What? Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the second half of this game. We're live right here at the Showtime Bowl 14. Oh yeah now. Oh yeah now. What? Talk to me. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ C Magic, please bring it down. We're about to begin the second half of this game. Timmy, what an exciting first half it was.
18 encounter, EDT.
The LA Knights still up by 19. The Warriors behind. Rebel Kubelo gets us off, gets between two, but of course his flag is pulled almost immediately.
EDT, I think the Knights would understand that 24 left to play. They need to keep scoring. They need to keep defending well because the Warriors coming into the second half would come aggressively at them, and it's left to them on how they would be able to contain the offensive firepower. We would expect the Warriors to give every flag football fan.
And Williams throws the ball to Anubilo.
Second down.
You were talking about
Second down.
the Knights need to keep scoring and keep defending well. Also, they need to avoid mistakes.
Definitely.
Because in a game like this, mistakes can be costly and could cost.
The offensive and defensive mistakes really matters in matches like this.
Ball snaps, Williams takes his time. Finds Jordan, who drops the ball.
Third down.
And once again, it's that strategy, Jordan coming in from the flank to the middle to get the reception. The passes are right, it's just the reception skills from Jordan. Really had a good first half in his reception skills, but we should expect better from him if the Warriors should have a chance to mount a comeback against the Knights.
But what a reception without food. Having a reception at no point. Samuel Grizola gets the ball and runs out of bounds.
First and goal, Warriors.
I had eight receptions in the last meeting, the regular season. One aggressive and clutch player that could really decide things for the Warriors as well.
Williams tries to find Samuel, but Jimmy gets in between the pass.
Second and goal.
And bats it down.
Well, for me, Jimmy is that's not one of the most top players in the league in terms of, making defensive plays that matters.
Hopefully this night will be their night, but of course,
Time out. Warriors.
they have 21 minutes left to battle it out.
Time really flies, ADT.
Williams takes his time, sends the rusher to the ground. Jordan catches it, but his flag is pulled by Giovanni Onopo.
Penalty. Offense. Number 44. Flag guarding. 5 yards penalty. Third down. Third and goal. Warriors.
Williams was caught to be flag guarding in trying to prevent the rusher from pulling his flag, so they get a 5-yard penalty.
Penalty. Offense. 7. false start. 5 yards penalty. Replay of third down. Third and goal.
And these are errors the Warriors should be avoiding. Pillow gets the snap ball. Takes a look, looks to go long to find Jumai, gets the reception. Just had a flag pull to put on a hold to a
Fourth and
run.
goal. Works.
And Jumai just doing enough to get a couple of yards for the Warriors. And what would be their fourth and goal and a chance to mount a comeback here. Ball snaps. Jordan snapping it back to Williams. Williams taking a look, looking to go long.
Incomplete
Finding
pass.
no one in the touchdown zone.
Down.
And
First down.
turnover.
LA.
Night ball.
The fans are cheering their team to victory. Double green gets between two. Running, but his flag is pulled by recovering Thompson.
First and goal.
Double green clutches his ankle, hoping he's okay. They
First
say
and goal.
this is fine.
LA.
He gets off, shakes it off.
Well, good decision from the Warriors coach. Using Thompson at that rush hour for the Warriors. Dabo was, meters away from getting another touchdown.
Timeout. LA.
The Warriors would not be told now defensive plays for their team matters. You can see the determination, most especially from Owen,
Snaps.
trying
It's
to
Coyote tries to take it past the double green, holds onto it, gives it to K. Number 70, Coyote Okundele holds the ball.
Incomplete pass. Second down. Second and goal.
But the pass is
LA.
incomplete. Second and goal. Ball snaps, it's Coyote, takes his time, hands into double green, who runs between 2 and 3 in the end zone! But
Third down.
his flag was pulled right at the edge of the end zone.
and it's really good tactical play in the way the Knights are using double green in every of their drives, ADT. Switching from left to right, from right to left, really making things difficult for a man marking in the flag football match. Ball snaps, touchdown!
Touchdown!
It's touchdown for the Knights!
Extra point.
And they increase their lead, ADT.
And this game is starting to look like a nightmare for the Warriors. Extra point to the Knights. Coyote to Lotana! Extra point is good!
First down.
Things are really looking good for the Knights, ADT. You can see they're really telling the fans to take a chill, it's not over yet.
Now I know why the Knights wore a white jersey to complete today. I think they are trying to send a statement to the Warriors that you cannot stand our white. Warriors, Jumai salvages and drops it.
Catch.
Almost a
Second
pick there
down.
from the Knights.
Works.
And the Warriors, you can understand, they're really playing under pressure now, you know.
It's almost like Williams is having quite a really bad day at the office in quarterback for the Warriors tonight. He has been playing solidly all season, but it seems like now when it matters.
And the
kick by Jimmy! This route! Oh, zone!
Touchdown.
Jimmy gets the touchdown!
Extra points.
Defense to offense!
And it's never in doubt of an important defensive player he is for the night. You know, as we earlier called, making important defensive plays. The last matchup we saw Aide getting that same type of pick, getting a defensive touchdown. Now in the final we are seeing Jimmy there getting the pick and getting a touchdown to increase the lead to 33.
Sensational! Phenomenal!
That is good. Penalty on offense, sideline misconduct. 10 yards penalty, extra points.
Sideline misconduct penalty call on the night. So they pay 10 yards to play their extra points.
You see, there was never in doubt in the importance of the presence of Jimmy in that defensive line of the night. You know, he's making it count.
Coed gets past, but doesn't get past Badmos.
Sack.
Esther.
First down, Warriors.
Validity, aside from, you know, Lutana getting that extra point, I think Esther is really making things hard for Coed Mafede for the night. You know, train off passes to up the tally.
Now, whatever it is the Warriors have in their bag of tricks, they better dig up because they have less than 14 minutes.
Second down. Second down.
To cover up a deficit of 33 points and possibly tie this game if they can. But that is going to be a miracle if it happens.
A really huge defensive slip from the night. If they
Warriors.
really allow things to go down.
Williams finds Jumai, catches it nicely. A flag is pulled by Jimmy.
Third down. Third down.
You've just got to praise the defense of the night. You know, making the likes of Jumai really quiet. The likes of Bello as well. And we've just been seeing more of Jordan all through the match so far. You know, getting those receptions and even success there down those flanks. You know, the defense of the night really doing their job well to prevent the wide receivers of the Warriors.
Anubelu lets it fly. Will Jumai get it? It's way ahead of Jumai's time.
Fourth down. Fourth down. Warriors.
And this is not the offense of the Warriors every Warrior fans would expect in finals like this. Validity, if the Warriors really turn things around, this would be one for the record books.
If they have to turn it around, they have 13 minutes and 19 seconds left. Williams finds Samuel, but Alagu, number 9, gets in between the pass.
Incomplete pass. Turnover on downs. First down.
The
LA.
defensive players of the
First and
night
goal,
are doing
LA.
well to track the passes for Williams before he leaves his hands. It's almost like they read a textbook about how Williams plays and they read it back to back.
And if you look at the way the Knights have been really coordinating every of their offensive plays, every of their defensive play as well, you know, you can see the immense effort they really put in their training.
First and goal, LA.
Showing off here on the Showtime Arena field. Ball snaps, Coed finds double green.
Penalty. Offense. Illegal formation. 5 yards penalty. Replay of first and goal.
Well, Zeus for the Warriors really trying to elevate the momentum and mood here for the Warriors.
Definitely. Hopefully his experience will come to play. God's will, Chukwu makes his return to the Warriors squad. Lotana trying to chase the ball from Coed, but
End of third quarter. End of third quarter. Second down, LA. Second and goal.
Ball snaps. It's Coed to double green. Runs between 2 and 3. And his flag is pulled.
Third down. Third and goal. LA.
Someone is saying that this is payback for LA Knights if they end up
fourth down,
winning this game.
Fourth and goal. LA.
Now,
Now,
we really want to, do everything to make sure every of the offensive play really counts. A little sleep, and the Warriors could really see a glimmering chance in trying to get a chance to come back.
Mofer straight to the hands of Motley
Turnabout
Julius.
down. First down. Works.
Now, whatever abracadabra the Warriors have up their sleeve, they have 10 minutes to mount a 33-point comeback if that is possible. Their fans right now will be yelling, "What God cannot do does not exist." We'll find out. Williams lets it fly to Jumai, but drops the ball. Jimmy almost picks it, but he fumbles it as well.
Works.
And it's the positioning of Jimmy again. Once Jumai gets that ball, if Jumai had gotten that reception, was definitely ready to, try and get a flag pull out of her as well. He's been really doing well in getting his positions right. Williams gets the snap ball.
Williams
run.
lets it fly to Raina Gubelo.
Ball was caught out of bounds. Third down. Third down. Works.
Remileko caught that ball, but it was out of bounds.
Bello gets the snap ball. Looks to go long.
Anu throws it.
Fourth down. Fourth down. Works.
ADT, the Knights are getting inches closer and closer to what will be the first ever Showtime Bowl title. 3 final appearances. Double Green looking to get the reception close there.
First down. LA.
First down for the Knights. Ball snaps. Coed gets the snap ball, passes to find Double Green. Swifts and turn. Good flag pull read there from Esther.
First down. First and goal. LA.
And time really running out for the Warriors. If they are to mount what would be a miracle comeback here at the Showtime Arena.
Ball snaps. The Knights. Mafe to Double Green. Gets it. Tries to
Second
go.
down. Second and goal.
God's will and Devil Green getting in between. And a heated banter between God's will and Devil Green there.
Second and goal, LA.
Coed gets snap ball, finds Lutana.
Third down. Third and goal.
Warriors had him covered
LA.
there. Close to 6 minutes gone. Then ending quarter of this final matchup, still a 33 points lead for the night. Third down ball snaps to find Julius. Goes long deep in the zone.
Incomplete pass. Fourth down. Fourth and goal, LA.
Fourth and goal Knights. Ball snaps. Mafia gets the snap ball. Finds MJ. Looks to beat Zeus. MJ looking to go long. Almost a pick there for the Warriors. .5:42 left on the clock. Still the Knights lead 40-7 against the reigning champions of the Showtime Bowl.
After the review, incomplete pass, turnover on downs, first down, Warriors.
Warriors get their first down with just
and a pick there for Giovanni.
Pick, turnover on downs, first down, LA.
And
First
the
and goal,
Knights
LA.
defense really running riot here in the fourth quarter. Warrior offense sipping, not really having an answer to the defensive plays of the night.
Timmy, 5 minutes left before the end of this game. And it's about to be a good night for the Knights.
Second down. Penalty. Offense. Number 11. Unsportsmanlike conduct. 10 yards penalty. Second down. LA. LA's number 11 is on one warning. There's a challenge on the last play. LA is challenging on the last play.
ADT just the only single loss the night, have coming into this game was that loss against the Rebels, and ever since that loss, they were not the same side that lost against the Rebels in terms of their offense and defense. And I was once in a transit with the Knights players, and after that tie with the Rebels ADT, immediately after that tie in the round one, you can see the Knights player already, discussing errors made in the game, and just really shows their determination so far this season. And it's an all-round team performance from the Knights this season.
After the review, the on the field still stands. Second down, LA.
Second down for the Knights, and ball snaps. Coyote Maffet to double green. Takes is Thompson on a run. Lets it fly. For the tracking ball by Coco to get the pick.
LA.
Fails, so he will make do with just a deflection.
Ball snaps. MJ goes long to find Awele.
Fourth down.
He's failing to get a
Fourth and goal.
reception there.
LA.
This is a special announcement. If you own a white Toyota Tundra,
ball snaps.
You are needed at the parking lot.
Coyote making the run. Still making the run, Coyote. Still running, Coyote. Just had his flag pulled.
If you drive a white Toyota Tundra, your car is impeding movement. Please go and move your vehicle.
Ball snaps.
Williams straight to the hands of Bello and Nolapo, and
second down.
Lets the ball drops.
Second down. Words.
ADT. That totally just sums how less impressive the Warriors have been so far in this game. If there were predictions made earlier, definitely this would be the less predicted scoreline we would expect in the final.
Jordan to Williams. Gets past one, gets past two, still going, but his flag is pulled.
Third down.
And now people are wondering, where has this Williams been since the game began?
You can see Jimmy just doing the dancing. What would be an historic night for the Knights?
Two minutes left. Anu lets it fly. Too much for Jemai to handle.
Fourth down. Fourth down. Words. Timeout. Words.
Four down ball snaps. William gets it, looking to make a run. Defensive upon defensive plays for the Knights. With less than 120 seconds.
First down. First and goal. LA.
Before the Knights can logically crown themselves champions of the Showtime Bowl.
I would like to inform you that 60 seconds left to the Knights being crowned
1 minute warning.
as the champions. 3 years of wait is about to come to an end for the Knights. 60 seconds to glory. Blow snaps. Mouth to empty. Takes a bump, but holds onto the ball.
Second down. Second and goal. LA.
The entire Knights bench is riled up. The fans are waiting with bated breaths. It appears that the only way to victory tonight is going to go the LA way. Roll snaps, Coed. Hands it off to Coed! Too much on the ball for Coed to reach.
Official timeout.
A few seconds left on the clock. Seven seconds before it's glory night.
Third and goal. LA. Touchdown.
Oh my word!
Extra points.
The Knights put the final nail in the coffin. And as Night Warriors, the LA Knights beat Good Knights to the Warriors. Flag is pulled, extra point is no good.
Extra point, no good. First down, Warriors.
It's now just 1 second on the clock. And the Knights will be crowned champions after 3 years of waiting. Tonight is the night for the Knights. And the Warriors drop the ball. One era ends. And the new one begins. The Warriors are third time unlucky. The Knights reach their first trophy in 3 years. They are champions. For 3 years they fought and fought. And tonight gets to be their night. Tonight, one way prevails. And it's the LA way. What a night! What a beautiful display of football! up, turn up. Are you ready? Jump, jump. Turn up, turn up. What? Get some vibing. Let's go. Everybody. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. What?
What a game we've watched so far here at the Showtime Arena. Lagos Knights doing the, unexplainable. Getting their
Ladies and gentlemen, turn up tonight.
Yeah, at the Showtime Arena. History was made here for the night. But right here,
It's the night of the nights.
give you post-match analysis on how the final went. Coach Mike, an impressive and outstanding display so far from the night. Tactically, what's really made tonight the night to get the win?
Turn up.
Today was a great day for LA, and to my perspective, watch the game. Defense wins championships. From the pick from Jimmy to getting the pick six, the defense being all over the field. It helped out the Warriors was dropping. Jordan was dropping some passes. The defense
Everybody.
pressure was on Williams. They couldn't do nothing.
Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up.
Defense win championships, Coach Mike, well noted. What really went wrong for the Warriors? We know how, good and impressive the Warriors have been so far in the regular season. They lost to the same night.
What?
In the regular season. Or what
Are you ready?
Warriors tonight in their aim of trying
If
to
you're not dancing, you are wrong tonight.
I always say,
Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up.
The offense was stagnant. Only 7 points. Well, that was a lackluster performance, and one of the bad games for Warriors. It happened.
Are you ready?
Final day, championship day.
Coach Mike, you all know how tactical you are as a
You go.
Raptors.
Oh yeah. Move your body, shake your body, 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 move your body, shake your body. If you know the dance, come on for this side. If you know the move, come on for this side. If you know the dance, come on for this side. If you know the move, come on for this side.
At least 5 touchdowns. Faces my name. My person, I believe, was the MVP. Coed. Put some respect on his name because during the week, I was hearing a lot that he goes off on players, he goes off on the team. But today, 5 touchdowns, kept his composure, and delivered to 5 different receivers. That's the MVP in my books all day. Good luck. Put respect on his name, Coed. K.
Respectable choice from the Coach Mike. I would like to talk about the influence of Double Green as well offensively for the Knights. How influential do you think Double Green as well has been so far for the Knights this season?
A big influence. Whenever you see Dabo, you have to put 2 people on him. You got to where he is on the field. You have to shift the balance to his side. So no matter what, even if he do much, he opens up the field for everyone else. Though, great player. His name says much. That number 20 says a lot right there.
Yeah. Shifting. No, male players. Just a shift down to female players. Who were the female players that really stood up for the Knights, in your opinion, offensively and defensively?
Before we say that, we're going to let Coach Fire in, the winning head coach right now. Got to show some love, though. the man, coach. Yeah, you're the coach. You're the big dog. Welcome in, Coach Fi. The championship is yours. And they knew you for 2 times in a row. Like you said, 3rd time's the charm, though. And I'm glad you're sitting on this. How did it feel to finally get that exclusive trophy and that banner for LA?
Look, it's been 3 very long seasons, nearly perfect seasons. We went 7-0, we went 9-0, we went 8-1 this season, our first loss in the regular season in 3 seasons. And every time we've reached the final, we've played the better team and they've won. But today, our guys really had that mentality that this will not happen again. We're not about to be embarrassed the 3rd time in a row. And they went out there and they executed on both ends of the ball. Offense was in sync. The QB was clinical. The defense is like they knew what was coming before even the opponent did. You know, it's not easy. I don't know how many teams have ever kept the Warriors down to 7 points. This is a team that regularly puts up 50 and 60. We kept them in the final to 7 points. So I have to say a big kudos to the defensive coordinator, Temi, and the whole defense. Jimmy, as the leader of that defense, for stepping up in the critical moments when the game when the game against Rebels was very tight, and leading this team of young men and women out there and getting the job done.
Yeah, Coach, talking about, you know, how offensively the Knights played so far in this game. A quick look at the way the Knights played. We see Dabo Green really getting a lot of spaces and doing well to, you know, exploit those spaces. Talk us through the, you know, the tactical instructions offensively you gave to the Knights today.
So, tactically, we knew that they would single out Dabo as a threat, right? Because Dabo has been on a ridiculous MVP trend this whole season. And they knew that because they would play man, Dabo would have the beating of them. It is almost impossible to stay with Dabo at full speed. So we had Dabo in a lot of motion, a lot of cross sets, and whenever they were trying to keep up with him, they were a man or two behind. And just having that ability of someone that's so fast, that can switch gears from 0 to 100 on a dime is very unsettling, right? And having also the deep threat of Lotana keeps the defense honest, so they can't come down and take Dabo away, because if they do that, then Lotana is up top for the deep score. So they are then a bind, and we utilize that to perfection. They try to adjust, they try to pass him over, but Dabo is a mean machine. Dabo is a mean machine. He's hard to stop when he gets going. He's a bad boy.
What I was telling them about, everybody had a negative thing to say about Coed K. But to me, I was telling everybody today, 5 different receivers. 5 different receivers. And he's still...
So sad.
your quarterback, K. You know, during the week, 2 weeks, everybody had some little negative words to say about him. But when I talked to him during practice, it was Friday, and I was seeing him running, I was like, K, you can't use this 5.3 speed and come back and do it in the game. He said, don't worry. Practice speed and game speed is totally different, and he showed it today. And like I was saying, for a quarterback to hit 5 different receivers for a touchdown, that's clinical. That's the master technician at what he's doing. And you just tell me, what did you say to K, or what did you put in his mind for him to come out there today and have that, I could say, almost perfect game today?
So the thing with K is that, you know, he's a great quarterback. That's never been in question. It's always been, can he be mentally right all the time? And today he was locked in. Our practices, you know, he was leading the offense very well. He was locked in. So I always felt today he would do well. What also helped him is that he kept it simple. He kept doing the things that were working. He didn't try to do hero ball or throw to 2 people and someone in double coverage or not. He kept it moving 7 yards at a time until you got down to the end zone in scoring positions, and then he now utilized fakes to, like, when the defense concentrates on that ball, MJ is there. Concentrates on that ball, Lotana is there. So he was able to, in the end zone, spread the ball around to people that maybe the defense wasn't expecting to get the ball. And that's the thing about being ready also, is like, you know, everybody looks at the team and it's like, oh, Dabo and Lotana, but the fact is that everybody out there can do work. Everybody out there can do work. Everybody out there today picked up, you know, I don't think there were any drops. I don't remember any drops. Everybody was locked in. Everybody kept it going. There was nothing that kept us down. Even when on the drives we didn't convert, we kept pushing right after that. So he played an excellent game. He was brought here for this particular reason. We were tired of losing, and he was brought here to win this game. And kudos to him, because he's done the job.
One last question before we go, Coach. One word to, you know, just sum the night season, and what's the word for the fans coming into the next season of the Showtime Flag Football League?
Like Jimmy says, man, LA is a lifestyle, man. So it's LA, baby.
Respect to we see Jimmy with that pick 6 though. We love that game. We love that pick 6, Jimmy. Hell of a game.
I don't make the rules. I don't make
Champions.
I don't make the rules, guys.
Hey, one question, Jimmy. One question. You tried luck by making championship shirts early. We knew it. Confidence in LA. I love it. Confidence. Great job, though. Congratulations.
And yeah, nice to have you here. It's nice to have you here. Just to get, you know, your post-match reactions on this final. You know, what are your what are the tactical adjustments you took notes that, you know, took this game to the night side?
It's a good question, right? But I don't like this post-match question, right? Because I like seeing the game as it progresses and how people move forward. LA deserved this win. LA has been around for a very, very long time, and they were never able to close it until tonight. And the gap they closed it with was astronomical, right? So let's start there. What next question you want to ask me?
So if you are a fan of the Warriors, what should be next for the Warriors as a team?
I'm not a fan of the Warriors. I'm a rebel, right? But the Warriors are also somehow team family. LA, we're a team family, but we have beef. But I'm a rebel, so I'll establish that first, right? And so I'm gonna give you a harder conversation, and the conversation is gonna go with Hercules, because Hercules is one of the core members of this whole league since it's been inception almost. Herc is a warrior in every sense of the word. So let me pass the mic to him. Herc, come sit here. I hope what I said is okay. There you go, boy.
Tough loss, tough loss. Tough loss. Tough loss.
We have Big Hurt here, a diehard Warriors player, diehard Warriors fan. This game he was on the sideline coaching. So I have one question for you. I know personally watching all your games when you play in MLB, you play in Russia. And I know the thrill and excitement and the go hard you go when you go on defense. How did it feel today to watch your defense give up as many points that they did today, knowing that you only put on a pair of cleats on to go out there and go a ball out and show people now this is not the Warriors defense. I even seen Zeus go out there at the end of the fourth quarter and remove a player out. I'm not going to say the player, but remove a player out. So how do you feel about this, what happened today during this game?
First of all, tough loss for us. You know, this is not what we play today. Is not Warrior football. You know, it's not what we stand for as a team. But it was difficult, like watching my teammates doing all that. You know, but it is what it is. It's sports. You know, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. But at the end of the day, you just have to go back to the drawing board. You know, watch your mistakes, come up with better scheme, come up with better formation, and just play. And as far as, you know, at some point, I wish I could go in, because this made me miss playing. You know, like you said, me playing Russia, me playing safety, me playing MLB back in the days. I believe it would have been different, but you should just know at times when it's a time and just sit back and let the other ones rise. So that's what I did. And regardless, I'm proud of my team. I'm proud of Warriors. You know, we've been to 5 championships. You know, we've got 3 rings. You know, so no credit to be taken from us regardless, because we're units and everyone knows. Like moving forward, we just have to do better coming next season. You know, so that's it.
Yeah, one last question before we go. Like you earlier said, you know, having the highest appearance in finals in the Showtime Flag Football League. What do you have to say to the Warriors fans come next season?
Don't tell me sorry. Never win ring before, boy.
Arena, a beautiful and scintillating night it will be for the night, and a tough one for the Warriors, and more to expect come here, you know, next season. But right now at Showtime Arena, it's bye for now. Thank you.
dominant and the most lethal female quarterback in the league this season. 2 nominees. From the Warriors, we have Bello Anoluapo. And from the Knights, we have the girl that danced with the swagger of the King of Pop, Maudlin Julius. And the Showtime Flag Football League selects as the quarterback female for the season from the Warriors, Bello Anoluapo. Team of the season offense male nominees stacked. From the Raptors, we have Abiodun Akintoye, the silent killer. From the Rebels, we have Fawaz Aziz. From the Rebels, we have Odudu Otu. From the Raptors, Mustafa Babatunde Masti. From the Knights, and selected by the league, we have Anyora Lotana, offense male, come forward. Also, Dabo Green of the Knights, come forward. Also for the Warriors, Bello Remileku. Team of the season offense, Dabo Green. You make the list. Where's Dabo? Come get us a vote for him. Come forward, come forward, come forward, come forward. As well as Bello Remileku. Offense, team of the season male, come forward. For the female offense, the Showtime Flag Football League selects Samuel Demisola from the Warriors. Also from the Raptors, Happiness Abanikonda. Also from the Raptors, offense female, we have Moyosore Adolphus. Moving on to defense male, team of the season, the Showtime League selects the pickup truck himself, Onamusi Oluwa from the Rebels. Also from the Rebels, Oluwole Filani Dross. Defense male, and also from the title-winning Knights, Sadiq Ayinde makes the list. For defense female, we have from the Rebels, Uchenna Henry. From the Raptors, the woman with the wingspan of a Greek freak, Toibat Samsudin. Also from the Knights, defense female, Taiwo Badmos. And from the Rebels, the woman with the most sacks this season, Ruth Chinaka. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to unveil the rookie of the season. This guy turned the football field to his playground. He showed that he was small but mighty. Ladies and gentlemen from the Rebels, give it up for the mean kid, Alamin Sulaiman. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to unveil the most valuable player, male, for the season 14 of the Showtime Flag Football League. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to do something for me. For the MVP, when I say Coed, you say Mafe Coed! Make some noise! Make your way down. Come get your award, Coed. Ladies and gentlemen, for the most valuable player female for the season XIV Showtime Flag football, the Lady High Flying Raptor, Happiness Abanikanda. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to award the runner-up of this XIV season. A team that has showed what a champion really should be like. Back-to-back domination for 3 seasons straight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome runners-up XIV season flag football, the Warriors! Round of applause for them. They gave a good fight. They showed what Warriors are truly like. Exciting times ahead for flag football in Nigeria and flag football in Showtime. Ladies and gentlemen, the time we have all been waiting for. DJ C Magic. When it's time, you're going to cue me that track. The track that plays when an Odogu enters the club. The track that plays when a person of importance steps into the building. Ladies and gentlemen, for season XIV at Showtime, and to present the trophy to the champions, please put your hands together for the league. The league visionaire. Put your hands together for Mr. Aziz Amida. Ladies and gentlemen, first we are going to have the rings. If resilience can be defined by a team, it will be defined by this team called the LA Knights. Ladies and gentlemen, for 3 years back to back, they kept knocking. They kept coming back. They have defined what hustle, loyalty, and respect should mean. And for the 3rd time, they are crowned champions on the Showtime Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the only way that is acceptable, the LA way. Make some noise for the LA Knights. This is championship glory. This is the stuff greatness are made of. This is resilience rewarded, greatness awarded, fight personified, doggedness exemplified, championship personified.
Yes, I do.
This is what champions are made of. This is what greatness looks like. Raise your head up, LA Knights. Lift up your heads and behold the champions for Season XIV at Showtime. Destiny delayed is not destiny denied. Championship delayed is not championship denied. Would you look at this? Would you look at this? Only one way exists. And it's the LA way. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the staff champions are made of. It took us now 20 years. It took the night just 3 years. Let's go! That ring looks good on you, my man.
I'm jumping out the belly, yeah. And I know I sound dramatic, yeah. But I know how to have it, yeah. For the money, I'm a savage, yeah. I be itching like I have it, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, to present the championship, put your hands together for league owner and visionary Aziz Amida as he steps up to the plate to crown the champions. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to let your noises echo. Are you ready for a championship roar? Make some noise!
See you on TV, sunset done changed. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing.
That's what's up!
Say congratulations.
Let's go! Sit up! Let's go! Everybody! Turn up, turn up, turn up! Are you ready to celebrate? 1, 2, let's go! Everybody jump, 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 jump. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Are you ready? Hey, 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 hey. Oh my God. Jimmy Manjo. Tell me that. Everybody, let's go! Tonight is for the Knights. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Are you ready? Pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it! Pop it up, pop it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up! Let's go! Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, the party continues at the Showtime Cafe. You can move to the Showtime Cafe. What? Ladies and gentlemen,
You better see why. That's my heart.
ladies and gentlemen, in the words of that TikTok sound, a wonderful season XIV comes to an end. On behalf of everybody at Showtime, the league owner, commissioner, everybody, fans, team owners, we're saying a big thank you to everybody who made this season possible. God bless you and see you next year. Until then, it's Showtime!
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. Whenever me and Khaled do the remix, everybody hands go up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the party continues at the Showtime Cafe, so please make your way to the Showtime Cafe. The party continues over there. God bless everybody. Thank you for a wonderful season XIV. Let's do this again in season XV. You will love it. It's plenty.
Great guy.
Ready, go.